road. Excuse me. Right. Are we rolling? I think we're rolling, guys. I want to wait for everybody to get in, but we are going to be searching for potential alien radio signals tonight, coming in from... Oh, let's turn that down. Coming in from across the skies there. Listening out on what's called the hydrogen line. That is the frequency that scientists theorise that if ET is out there, that is the place on the radio dial that they would put the hello, is anybody else out their message. And in the 1970s they may have done just that. The infamous wow signal was detected right where that yellow line is at the top. Hello everybody. How you doing, Blue Nose? Good to see you. Yes, other than the TikTok issues, which is stressing me out, but other than that, no, we're all good. How about yourselves there? Dickers, Shepsy too. Of course you're waiting. You couldn't possibly sleep without it, could you, used to? How is everybody else doing tonight? Good to have everyone in, and we're going to be doing another alien signal hunt because the weather is rubbish at the minute. So if we're going to have problems, at least it is now, isn't it? And thank you for those likes there popping up. So I wonder what the delay is like tonight. So yeah, we're going to be doing a radio signal hunt. It looks to me like the spike there is a little bit noisier today, isn't it? Is it me? It's not much bigger, but it does look a little bit more clear there. What's going on with TikTok? So, I'm trying not to rant, but they make you use this software called TikTok Studio to come in live, and if you don't want to use your phone, we can't use a phone because with all the cameras and different things like that, so we have to use this software. They don't let you use the industry standard software, which is nice and reliable. No, they want you to use their damn software, and it's always been a trouble for us, giving us grief, but it's eventually kind of given up by the looks of it. They did an update, a forced update, a mandatory update recently, where and now it's this new feature where your background animated, like, you know, they put the effects on, don't they? It adds some effect that will make it your colours change to music or some pointless thing like that. And now that is so graphically intensive that the virtual machine that I was running TikTok Studio on can't support it. So at the minute it's looking like I've got to find a way of getting a dedicated Windows PC to run it over there, which is very, very frustrating indeed. But until I figure out how we're going to do that one, we'll be live over here still. But it is no end of struggles with TikTok. Absolute pain in the arse they are. But hey ho, let's hear some good news. How is everybody going? How is your week going, Blue Nose? Tell me it's going well. We want to hear some good news tonight. So where's the old ISS? One of our lot sent me a really cool app today called ISS Alive Now, so you can see exactly whereabouts it is, but it also has a live feed coming from it. So when it's in certain areas, the live feed comes in. It's trying to load at the second, but if I show that on the screen there, so it shows you on the map where it is, and that bit at the bottom shows you this live feed camera, which is normally pointing down to the earth. I think it's going to be really cool when it comes overhead us again, because we've got it a few times on the old stream, haven't we? It's come over very big, very bright, and very fast. Always cool to see, but it'd be cool to actually look, not just look up at it, but look down as well, see what that footage is like. One day we're going to point this dish at it as well, because you can apparently talk to the astronauts. You can listen in if they're up there. Sometimes they use their little radio to talk down, and if you send them a message and they're feeling like it and they're on break, they can actually reply. It's quite rare, but it's possible. So yeah, maybe we'll utilise the equipment for something like that as well. Where are we? What's the latest? Ships it on Free Eye Atlas. So there's not much latest at the second. So it's now gone past Mars, and it's on its way towards the sun. So when it goes around the back of the sun, we are not going to be able to see it because it's behind the sun relative to us. We're going to do this little dance around the sun there together. But on the approach to the sun, it's now at this point where it's so close that the brightness there. And I mean, it's not right next to the sun, but you know, stellar terms, it's close enough to that, so we can't point really any of our instruments to it because you'll burn them out. Obviously, Hubble and James Webb and all these sorts of space-based satellites, they're designed to look out into the absolute darkness of night and be very sensitive to that faint light that is coming through from those distant stars. So pointing anywhere near the sun is going to be tricky. But the opposite problem comes into play when it is round the back, because around the back we have solar probes over there. I've got a couple of them, and now they're the opposite. They're not low light sensitive. They're filtering out as much light as possible, because obviously they're looking at the sun trying to study it. But they do think that Free Atlas should be bright enough that if they turn one of them around and look at it, it should still be bright enough to be seen by those cameras there. So we might have some eyes on it as it passes around the back, and then as it early to mid-November, it'll be coming out the other side. It'll go through that other bright bit again now on the other side, and then it should align for us to maybe catch it on stream. But it'll be really, really early, which is a little bit frustrating. About 6 a.m. or so maybe we'll pull a really long all-nighter or do a really early one. Blue Nose, fair enough. This is still good. All good. 3 days off. Excellent. Well, make the most of those and enjoy them. Definitely well earned there with your shifts. This is actually a much better platform stability wise. I think, for what I hear, the quality of the audio is better. Obviously you see the full screen, so you can see a bit more of what is going on there. The only downside is that already it's not as busy. So therefore, you know, the chat is the bit, that's my favourite bit, hearing your questions, hearing your stories, meeting new people there. So it's not as good for that yet, but we will persist. As long as, what's the meme? The horrors persist, but so do I. So we'll still be here. We'll be doing this. Might not do it as much if it's a SETI stream, because they're a bit slower. But definitely any clear night, even if it's just me, we'll be pointing at that camera to the stars. I'm desperate for a good skywatch. I think we've been robbed. It's been weeks of rubbish ones. Is that going to find anything? Come on. He's thinking about it. And is it going to be a signal? And no, that's a shame. A-Up's in, how you doing? I'm glad to hear the audio is a bit better as well. But the plus side is, if I do figure a way to resolve this problem, getting the machine, the dedicated machine, it'll mean that we'll be able to do both streams at full quality. So it would be an improvement there, but not to my credit score. And you're getting a better picture on YouTube. Excellent. Yeah, it is so much better, the software to go in. It allows us to use just, your everyday, streaming software and things that are well tested and well experienced there. So, hey-ho. It is better. I do prefer it in ways, but it's no good for discovery. That is the downside. We don't get a chance to meet all those people with their awesome stories and awesome experiences with the phenomena. That's what it's all about. Up as well. Is there anything on YouTube that we can buy at Alan's food? Oh, that's very kind. I'm missing Alan. I'll bring him out in a second. I'll force him, even if he doesn't want to. You know what he's like, a bit of a diva. There are things that they do have their own gifting mechanism, but we're not eligible for it. I think we need 1,000 subscribers on here, and was it, when I looked into it, 4,000 watch hours, and I think we're on 50 watch hours. So at some point there will be, but not at the minute, sadly. You're missing Alan. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad it is. It's a little bit better for us at Die Hard. So who is in? We've got Blue Nose, we've got Shepsy, we've got Tickers, we've got A-Up as well. And I feel like we've got a few more. And if you are joining us and you've stumbled across this mysterious stream, what are we doing? We're searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. That yellow line at the top is called the hydrogen line. That is a frequency or a channel on the radio dial that scientists think is the most likely place to hear a hello. Is anybody else out there message from ET if they exist? And in the 1970s we may have heard just that signal. The infamous wow signal was detected right there at the top where that yellow line is, and just about the same patch of sky that we are still pointing our dish to tonight. We are coming out of it on the edge of the Sagittarius constellation there, but that is where that signal was detected, coming from the same direction the Free Eye Atlas has been coming from as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing that radio signal search there. The very top bar is the old radio dial there, just like your old-fashioned radio where you tune it in, pick your channel there, your frequency. It's basically the same as that, but it's a very long dial. We can hear many, many different frequencies there, not just your radio stations. We are really far down the low end at the minute, and it's the hydrogen, which is the frequency that hydrogen gas naturally emits a radio signal as it decays. So it's very useful for radio astronomy, for scientific purposes, for listening about the universe and learning about it too. So yeah, that's we're all the way down here. But you're seeing that blue squiggly line? That is all of the frequencies coming in there. But it's a bit of a visual representation of the old static that you'd used to get on your TV. So it's that background noise of radio waves there. So the early universe, they theorize it's the Big Bang, that early explosion there. This is what we're looking at, the remnants of it as well. And for some reason, why can't we... Oh, there we go. We should actually be able to hear it. There we go. I don't know if that's a bit too loud. That sort of static sound, that is what that signal comes in there. So we may well be listening to the Big Bang. But yeah, that's what we're doing. And hopefully we can see that signal coming at the top. And the middle bar just above me here with the orange and blue, that's going to do a deeper analysis on the signal. And then this part here is the part of the sky where the dish is looking. So you can see in the target area now, there isn't any local stars, but there will be many, many, many out there, but just further away. Let me get back to the chat. Where are we? There as well. Tigger's having issues with seeing the chat. Are you? Oh, that is a shame. I mean, I don't really know what it looks like to me on the chat on this end of there. I'll have to have a look into that one. How's the UFO board coming? It's pretty much done. We put the picture, didn't we? On the TikTok there. That's basically it. I need to get some red string now, but you can kind of see it. This is my UFO conspiracy board. Just going to add the red string. And it's more of a prop, but it's for our strange frequency show that at the minute is looking like it's going to have to be on hold there. Oh, and as Ayup says, thank you for the reminder there. If you are new, make sure you are subscribing. We do something pretty much every night. Whether if the skies are clear, we're doing a UFO, UAP, a skywatch. That is some image of the night sky there. We do it live from Wiltshire in the UK. We see lots of weird and wonderful things flying around in the night sky. If the moon is up full, and we have some moon stream footage, we see all the craters, all the details, all the weird and wonderful things going on up there as well. Or we're doing this if it's too cloudy to get that camera out. So we're always on the look for some evidence of the highly strange and anomalous out there. V, you can see the comments but can't add any. Is V in now? Because I'll have to check on that one. V, if you're in, yeah, I can't see any comments coming out. I don't know why. Have you logged in on? Maybe you have to log in on on YouTube to do it. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure. Oh, can you hold on? Let me turn my other stuff down. Oh yeah, why's it? It's weird. It's not coming through. Strange. Oh well, I'll have to figure that one out for next time. So you can hear the early universe next time. Loving the board. Yes, it's going to look much better with the old red string on it. And I've got a little lamp that illuminates it just around right to look very mysterious and very conspiracy-y. Marcus is in the house. How you doing, Marcus? Good to see you over here too. So yeah, it's our little temporary home whilst we're figuring out how to tackle the old TikTok issue. And I'm going to have a quick look over on Discord to see if I can problem solve for V. I haven't seen V in a while, and you've got a new puppy if you're listening, V. I want to hear all about the puppers. Useful chocolate fire, definitely is TikTok there. Where are we? Why don't you interact on comments? I have to create my own... What? Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, you shouldn't have to create a channel to comment that. I don't know, that's weird. Strange. Please create a channel. That is very, very odd. That is very odd of V. Well, sorry about that one. I'll try and keep... message me on TikTok if you want to contribute. And I'll, not TikTok, on Discord. And hopefully I'll just read them out on there if I see them. Your screens look different, do they? But yeah, how is the pups? I want to hear about the new puppy. He looks lovely. All good. I am glad to hear it there. Yeah, I blame Alan. He's definitely messing around. I have no idea why we have so much trouble with that signal coming through. It shouldn't do, but weird. Maybe it's being filtered out again for some reason. I always thought that was TikTok's one of the many issues with TikToks there. Oh, TikTok there. Sounds so old. But yeah, so we're going to be looking again. We're going to be playing the game. We're going to be rolling the dice, aren't we? Listing out for those potential alien radio signals. Now, as we know, it's a bit of a lottery. It's an odds game. The longer we do it for, those odds increase of us hearing a repeat, hopefully, of the WOW signal. And we've been doing it a while now. We have put in a few hours. Hopefully those odds go up, but it's going to take us a while. I'll have a look. Let me bring up the Discord there. Yeah, so at the minute I can't. I have no idea why it's not allowing her to comment on YouTube. It should do. Maybe it's decided you're not verified enough or something. Maybe that's why it wants you to do the extra step. But I have no idea. I'm not a master. I'll have to look into it on a mock stream. But if you are still watching, V, comment on that on the next live thread, and I'll keep my eye on that. Ooh. Oh, getting some interesting footage through, and somebody's posted, sent me in the Discord. I'll have to have a look at that one in a bit. But yes, I'll try and keep an eye on that channel there, V. Create a channel to join chat. That is. Let me have a look into this one now. Hold on, V. I can't be having this. Where is my? Is it this one? Yeah, right. Let's have a look. See what it says. YouTube live. Bear with me, people. What else is it saying about that? It's not coming up with anything for that one. Which is created automatically the first time you make a comment or by clicking create a channel. Oh, okay, so maybe you do have to create a channel. So to participate in YouTube live chat, you first need to create a YouTube channel, which is created automatically the first time you make a comment or by clicking create a channel in your account settings. Once you have a channel, you can join live stream and a chat window will appear for you to interact. That is weird. I didn't know you had to do that. I know it always used to make me random channels whenever I'd set up a new YouTube account, but I just ignored them. So why is that? Alternatively, YouTube may create a channel for you automatically for the first time. Oh yeah, sorry, but yeah, I don't think there's a workaround around it. Oh, that's loud. Let's turn that off. That is very, very frustrating there, V. God, nothing ever works smoothly, does it, with the issues we're having. But if you can hear us still, V, we are having those issues with TikTok at the minute. So we are stuck here for a little while, ever so sadly, which is very, very frustrating. Yeah, so we're not on here through choice, sadly. What's going to happen with the deep dives and movie nights? Well, we're going to continue on as much as possible for the foreseeable. I think the only change is that if we go for a cloudy run like this week is looking, we are going to have to. We probably won't do as many SETI streams, but I'm still going to try and come on pretty much as possible. Yes, school movie nights and things like that will go on as planned, and then hopefully we can resolve the TikTok issue as soon as possible, and then we'll get back to normal service there. But didn't know you got a channel. Yeah, I must do it automatically for some people. That yeah, do the work on YouTube. Yeah, it's all these channels. It is such a pain. Now, John's in the house. How you doing, John? Good to see you in here, matey. There. Will it be live on YouTube? So we won't be doing the movie night on YouTube. We're not allowed to stream it, so we'll just be on the Discord as normal for that one, where we're all chatting along. So we have to watch the films independently, and then we chat around there, because I don't have the license to broadcast the films for that one. But the deep dives will still be on Patreon, so that's where they've been for a while, so I think they'll just stay over there as well. The next one is going to be coming up on the 24th of October there, and we're going to be looking at the Majestic 12 documents. That is going to be pretty good, right? Let me just keep an eye on the chat here. Let me just, around it. But yeah, so hopefully it all will work out eventually. We'll get things rolling. But how have you been, John? Good to see you in tonight as well. Where are we in the? Do hashtags work on YouTube? You know what? I don't know. Possibly. Possibly there. And it would be good to have a smaller chats about anything new in the news about UAP, UFO, star comments. That's not a bad shout there, up there. I have been trying to think, is there anything we can do? You know, I can just do it from the phone to kind of keep active there. But the problem is, I think you'll very quickly figure out that I'm not that up to date with all the things. I'm not a news guy. I rely on you lot for that. But I think we can try a few things. Just got to see what the phone is up to. I did think I had a one-way round doing something, but I'm just not sure if it's going to work. Hold on, I'll try. No, well, let me share my. No, well, let me do that. I'll have to keep thinking there. But yeah, try and think what we can do in the meantime. So it'll either be a very quick fix, and we'll be back to business as usual, or it'll be a very long one. We'll have to figure it out. I'm still chewing it over before I sort of make any decisions at the minute, because they're not straightforward ones, sadly. There, but guys, sorry, I'm just rambling off a bit there. But yeah, the gist of it is, you know, YouTube, TikTok as soon as we can, but that they're having problems with us at the minute. And Carlos in the house. Good to see you there. Yeah, so YouTube is having a bit of a sulk. Not YouTube, God, I keep saying that. TikTok, the live streaming software now won't work the way it did. So yeah, we can't do these live on TikTok for the foreseeable. But I'm working on that, so hopefully we'll get a really quick fix for that one, but maybe not. We'll keep posted on that one. Everything else will run as normal, and yeah, we'll be doing it over here until I can figure that one out. But if you are just joining us, make sure you're subscribing, as we do something pretty much every night. When it's cloudy, we do this. We're searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. This is a live feed. Live feed from our garden here. We've got a very large dish coming straight into the computer here through various bits of equipment, listening out for those potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. When it's not cloudy, we get the camera out and we do a live UFO skywatch here, and the sky is live over Wiltshire, right in the heart of crop circle country here in the UK, and just down the road from Stonehenge. And if the moon is up full, there's some shot from our actual moon stream. See all of the craters, all the details, talk about how weird the moon is. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed to us over here and on TikTok for those ones. Where am I in the old chat here? Have you kept a tally of SETI checks? So no, I haven't had a chance to do it yet. I'm going to add that, because I did like that. It's a very, very good idea, which for everybody else, the idea is, you'll notice it in a minute on this middle section. So actually, let me step back a bit here. The top section is the radio dial with those live signals coming in. That is the waveform there, all those signals coming in across all those different frequencies. Now, if we get a signal, or if it thinks that there might be, in amongst all this background noise here, if it thinks there might be a signal, if there's a clue, signs of modulation, encoding, anything potentially intelligent within that, it will pop up with a little red box. You'll see it on the screen that say something like, I don't know, micro signal analysis, something like that will come up. And yeah, that is listening in amongst that background background noise? Is there a potential signal amongst all of that there? And so what Ayab's saying there is that we should count those, basically, all the times that it thinks it might have something, and then we can plot to see if there is an increase over time or celestial events, which I thought was a really, really good idea. So I've got to get my coding brain on and see if we can tweak the software for that, because it's a very good one. And John, is the sky cloudy? Sadly, yes, it is cloudy again, and it is looking like it's pretty crap weather-wise for a good few nights. I scrolled to the end of the week last night. Let's have a look. What are we doing? What's it looking like now? Because it changes like the weather, so you never know. All right, okay, so it is... Ooh, okay, no, tomorrow... Oh, it's not properly clearing. It's a bit spotty, and then goes... fully overcast again. Oh, where's that next gap? Okay, so possibly Sunday. So, yeah, possibly Sunday night. There we might get out, because yeah, we've been robbed, I think, for decent sky watches the last few days. It's been really difficult, hasn't it? So we'll have to hold on a little bit longer there. It's Cosmic, just new duplicate. Yeah, I assumed so, but it's good to have you in. Thank you for joining us over here, Cosmic. I've got 2 yellow hydrogen lines on the top. Is that no? So yes and no. So those yellow markings are they're just my labels, so I can keep track of the frequencies and kind of access them quicker. And the hydrogen line is the main one there. That is the actual hydrogen line. Hydrogen line 2 was one that I put in and couldn't figure out how to delete, and it was slightly off. So that's the not hydrogen line there. The red one, that's the channel we have selected to listen to. So although we can see that visual representation of all of those signals coming in across the board, if we want to listen to it, and I know it's not coming through properly at the minute for you guys, the background noise, for some reason, but we can hear the signals in, but we do have to obviously pick a frequency for that one, and at the minute it's just a little bit off there, mainly so I can centralize it so everything lines up. But if we do get a signal in, we'll budget over there so we can actually hear any of those signals are coming in from amongst the stars there. But yes, it's going to be a numbers game, isn't it? It's how all of the films start off like this, whether it's Contact or The Arrival, anything where they're, getting those alien radio signals coming in. Somebody suggested another one the other day, which I hadn't heard of. But hey, if you know any alien radio signal movies, let me know. We can add them to our movie club. Yeah, they all start off, don't they? A lot of bored people, middle of the night. They're eating their snacks, their shirts are unbuttoned, they're not expecting anything to happen, and they're in the radio control room there, radio telescope control room, just sitting around, chucking paper into bins and things like that. Then all of a sudden they get that signal in, and obviously that's designed to build up how long they have been waiting and probably how tedious it has got for them. And it'll be similar for us. It will take most likely a long time to hear those signals. But that's why we're all keeping each other company, sharing the latest things. Has anybody seen anything in the news pertaining to ET life? I think the last thing that I had seen was that I think Enceladus as well has got a signs that it could have life, or at least it's got the building blocks and all of the things that we would expect a life to need there. And that is one of Saturn's moons there, and it creates some of these little rings, not the ones that we can see ourselves, but they create rings out of water, because it's got a volcano, basically a geyser that shoots about, I think it's an Olympic-sized swimming pool's worth of water like every hour or something up into the orbit of Saturn there. And one of the probes went through it recently and went, oh, there's some stuff in this water. And again, water, that's where we think life would start there. DJ's in the house. DJ, good to have you in, matey. Welcome aboard. So hopefully this is a bit higher quality. I don't know why you guys are not getting I'm going to turn the music down. See, why is that not coming in? Hold on. Why is it not coming through? That's really, really weird. All right, you can have the music back now. There. Raw's in. How you doing, Raw? Good to see you. So, guys, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. We need to get ourselves up to 1,000 over here as well. Bit of luck, we did start putting this in as a little backup home, didn't we? You know, that's a bit fortuitous there. But yeah, it's good to have everyone in slowly. But we're doing another SETI stream tonight. But yeah, it's Enceladus, wasn't it? Showing signs of organic compounds there, and all of the other things that we think we might be needed for life there. So Europa's a strong candidate. Enceladus, Mars, Venus, Earth. I'm placing my bets. Life's going to be pretty damn abundant, I think, there. It's because I'm here. I love to live to cause trouble. Oh, yes. DJ as well. I wish TikTok hadn't messed. Oh, my God. Honestly, every time, you know, we feel like, oh, this is going all right, TikTok messes it around. But of course, we will persist. We will get through it. We've got through all of their other meddling. But at the minute, I'm just, it's big decisions. The potential fixings require big decisions, so I have to take my time and make sure I'm making the right the right course of action in regards to it. So I'll probably decide tomorrow-ish. There we'll have something more concrete. But the provisional plan essentially is. Excuse me. The provisional plan is that we'll just keep going as normal over here. Maybe a few less of the SETI streams, but definitely keep up every night is clear for the old Skywatchers. But yeah, that's the plan. And obviously other stuff, the deep dives, the movie club will all be happening as planned for a while. But yeah, it'll be a case of how long is it going to take to sort out a new doing it. Definitely. I had to repeat that one. I'll get blocked for that. DJ as well, my gaming computer has finally been finished, so I'm now using that to watch. The way TikTok's having it, you need a full bloody spec rig now to just damn stream. That's what's caught us out. So yeah, I'm now looking at how much that's going to cost to put a new rig together for that one. Oh, it is. Couldn't build us one, could you? DJ, post it to us. I mean, I can get the physical understanding of this component goes here, screw that to that one, plug that into this. That makes perfect sense. But the idea of drivers, you're setting up the operating systems, I have not got the patience for that anymore. And then knowing me, I would get something ever so slightly wrong, and therefore it'd be useless. Have we considered packing a TikTok into a small cannon and firing it into the many a night? That's how I get to sleep, is by figuring out how I can torture the people that pressed go live on those development things. So just slight rant here, if you haven't caught the rant from earlier. But so they've upgraded the studio software to include this new AI feature. You know, like you get the animations that pop up when you gift, sort of like that, but a general one that will change the colors of a lot of your room or lighting or something to music, if that's your cup of tea. That's basically the only change in this latest update, which is a forced update. Everything was working fine to the forced update, but because that is so graphically intense to make that pointless animation, now the virtual machine that I've been using to run TikTok Studio on my MacBook it can't talk enough to the graphics card directly, basically, to get that to work. So just because of that silly damn animation. I wouldn't want to put it on the inhabitants of the ocean. That's a bit unfair to them dealing with that there. I do hope V can. Actually, I need to forget to check on the Discord there. I said I'll keep an eye on it for poor V, and then I forget to check it. There, where are we? It's definitely TikTok. Yeah. No, I'm in the wrong one. That's why I didn't see it there. Oh, V, I hope you're still here. Sorry. Well, you're here in spirit, V. Where are we? Has anyone the news from Mars? The dry ice burrowing underground like sand. No, I have not heard of this one now. So I know that they obviously have said now that there is ice, and they've been messing around with particular types of it like that. And it took them a long time. There's a hilarious interview with one of the NASA scientists there, and there was this big old picture of this ice and snow basically on the ground, frozen over of Mars, taken from one of the rovers there. And the guy goes, so yeah, look at this ice. And the NASA scientist is like, well, we can't say it's ice, and I can't remember what they called it, but some sort of really vague workaround, because they wouldn't commit to something simple like ice they could see was visually there. But that sounds fascinating. Dry ice burrowing like sandworms. That is pretty cool. And what if you leave the window? It shows up. Oh, does it? Oh, yeah. Typical. Yeah, you have to have premium to do that one. Sadly, yeah, they know how to get the money out of you. Does YouTube? It's one of the reasons why we didn't initially want to be here, but it is in other ways more stable. I don't think they're going to do any silly updates for us. I used to build your own PCs, Rosetta. Not sure if I have the patience for this. That's the thing. I know I don't have the patience for it. This is the worst Fortress update since you two downloaded their album. That is just spot on there. I love the reference that. It is, honestly, it's the most pointless use of data and messing things up there. I mean, I'm still haven't forgiven them for screwing over the subscribers, taking away everything and making it a forced mandatory 10 quid. I'm a bit worried actually, because we don't now also get the data. We used to do the subscribers, we used to be able to see a list of who they were and things like that. Now it's over to this super stupid super fan things. It now saying that we've got super fans, and I'm like, no, everyone should have cancelled. Why is everybody's not cancelled it? Because they're gonna get charged. So it's a good point. Make sure you have cancelled your super fans if you haven't already yet for that one. I'll send you to like a bit of Bono. Rather listen to a door warp. Now that is a good one. DJ, yeah, I think if there's no pressure and it's like that learning, getting a chance to play and a chance to kind of build something and oh, can I do this and make it do this? Part of me that appeals to me, but I've got the frustration tolerance of a toddler. And I think it would go badly and expensively. Yes, that's exactly it there. So everybody, if you are just joining us, hopefully you're our regulars, but make sure if you're not that you're already subscribed, because we do some form of UFO, UAP evidence hunt pretty much every night. If it's cloudy, we do this, which is searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. We're searching on a frequency called the hydrogen line, and scientists theorize that this is the most likely place that, if aliens are out there, most likely place that they would send the hello, is anybody else out there message. As said in the 1970s, they may have done it. Just that the infamous whale signal was detected right where that yellow line is at the top, and just about, ever so just about the same patch of sky that we're pointing to tonight. But I think it's going to be out of range very, very soon there. Where are we? Into the chat, guys. But say hello as well if you're new here. I think it is going to be just our regulars, but good to see you if you are new. Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat now. I made the mistake of rubbing my face when I got in a sort of like defeatist, and my contact lens fell out, so now I'm blind. Oh, definitely app. I do want to read that about the sandworms. Are they going to use that as an excuse to ignore evidence of actual life that may well be tunneling? No, it's dry ice. Does it mean when man finally lands on the planet, collapses into dust due to too many barriers? It could be quite a possibility there. It could well be. If I appeared on Room 101, they would be there for weeks, yeah. Kang's about to the end of the sub. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad, because I don't want that. Somebody going, where the hell's 10 quid gone? There. DJ 2 months into a great side. Yes, I've chatted. Alan's very excited to hear about how that goes. Remember, ask him if there's life out there, and if he says we don't know, correct him and ask him if he's met Alan. What makes me laugh is when I buy something and a computer checks that I'm human. Click all the squares with the bike. Hey, clever clogs, you do. I do like they put those tasks onto us there. It's a mysterious great scientist, Professor Allen. How aggressively? Surprisingly, not that much, because I always end up rubbing my eyes and I go, oh my god, no, my contacts. And I get away with it every time. But today, I think it was just this sort of a, like that. I wasn't even touching my eyes, just fell out. Typical. It's a metaphor for the day there, I think. Raf's in the house. This being on YouTube sucks, Raf. It's not the same in some ways, but it does have slight improvements on quality, or it should do. Most people experience the quality right there, but hopefully we will figure out, won't we, the old oh, bloody thing. Stop it. This is useless. There we go. What is that? There we go. Never do. Last time I was in Southend, I met Isaac Newton. Well, he was drunk, and that's who he says he was. Yeah. I might have some bad news for you there, Tickers. Where are we? But yes, so hopefully we'll get everything back rolling over on TikTok soon. But yeah, you know, it's do we pull out all of the stops again to try and jump to their new requirements, just for them to next month do something else there? Oh, is that, you know, I've got no idea how the chat works, Raf. I've no idea, because I'm not normally in the chat. I don't participate in communities. I've no idea. I wonder if I can load it up myself to see what it's like. I've got no idea what the user experience is like, so that is actually quite useful to know there, Raf. Where are we? See if I can join in our little group here. So what is it like? Oh no, for me the chat box is a bit separate there. What about if we turn it sideways so we can actually see the whole thing? It's not as good, I'll give you that. But hey ho. But where are we? Yeah. So yeah, it's hopefully we'll be back to normal procedure soon. But oh, there we go. But yeah, no guarantees with the way it's going at the minute there. Maybe, yeah, at the minute mine is, I don't know if this, I don't know, if I load it up, I'll show you what I'm seeing, because it might not be the same for you, or I might have got it wrong there, Raf. There we go. So I don't know if that, can you see that? So like got me at the top, and then the chat is in the box at the bottom, or if we go sideways, it does it sort of separately, like that. So if yours looks like that, then you've already got it right. A work in progress show in Lancashire, and I'm going to see him after. I've been invited then October next year. I'm going to his new live show. So this one of those shows where they kind of figure it out, like the comedians do those warm-up ones, don't they? And they kind of figure out the jokes that work and stuff. Is it sort of a similar thing for that, but the science that works there? I'll see you in a bit, Roselle. Thank you for dropping by. He is very good, isn't he? John, what's up with TikTok? So, sadly, TikTok has decided to bring in a new feature. You know, the animations that you have. Apparently, there's this new one now that makes colours change colour to your music, so pointless like that we'll never use. But it's a forced update to the software that we use to stream. Now, it's so graphically intense that the computer that I was using to run it will just not run that anymore. So I now have to find a way of buying a brand new PC to stream onto TikTok. YouTube works fine, everything else works fine, but TikTok has once again decided to change the goalposts on us, so I'm just figuring that one out. But hello everybody and welcome in. So If you are joining us for the first time, we are searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars here. This is software-defined radio plugged into a very, very large antenna out in our garden here in the UK. Now, at the top there, that is the live signals coming in across all of those frequencies. But the one of interest is that yellow one, that is the hydrogen line, and that is the frequency the scientists theorise that if ET is out there, that is the channel on the radio dial that they are most likely to use to send that message, hello, is anybody else out there? And in the 1970s they may have done just that. The infamous wow signal was detected right there. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're hopefully going to get another big spike. Next to that red line there is a little signal coming in, but that's localized interference sadly, but it's a good little example of what a signal would look like. We want to see that, but over with the yellow. Where the yellow line is, then this bit above me with the orange and blue, that can process the signals a bit more so we can understand and filter out what it is that we're seeing there. And then this screen to the side of me here, this is where the dish is pointing to at the minute, what stars are in the target range there. So that's what we're doing. We're searching for those potential alien radio signals, and next time the skies are clear, we'll do a UAP sky watch. There's some actual footage of the night sky that we get live here over Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of crop circle country, and then some of the latest moon stream there. If the moon's up full, we see all the craters, all the details, talk about how weird and wonderful the moon is. But yeah, do make sure you're subscribed over here and say hello if you're new in the chat. But we're probably all just the TikTok regulars are there. Where are we now? Into the chats. That's what you're saying. Good. And I tried to finalise the full show. That's quite cool, getting to see a little bit behind the scenes how it works on. I saw a comedian do that once, and it was probably funnier than the main show there. So yes, as Tika said, yeah, they make the software basically that they make us use to broadcast onto TikTok. If you don't want to use your phone, and we can't use the phone sadly because we've got all the different video sources and things, so it doesn't work. So yeah, that's where we're stuck. I can't see you and type. The chat is below the box. Is it really? Hold on, let me join in on this one. Live chat. Oh, I get it. Yes, so it makes it a bit bigger, doesn't it, when you're doing it? So hold on, if I do this, I can still make eye contact with you. Am I just in shot for you there, Raph? Or you're just seeing, hold on, slightly more of my bald head. How about up here? Is that just about enough there? Just peeking out over top of the old, the chat box there. That is a bit frustrating. I'll give you that one, Raph. What does it do if we do it sideways? Does it take it all up then? Oh yeah, then the bloody, then the old keyboard comes up, doesn't it? That is a bit rubbish. Oh, you're on the iPad. You got the bigger screen there, Shepsy. I zoomed out more, and that's excellent. See, we persist. We find TikTok can't get in the way of us, can it, guys? There are a bunch of alternatives to TikTok that you could stream via. So yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason we want to get this as a little bit of a backup home, Rosetta, and it's a good point. The only thing is we've tried most of them before. In fact, on the month before we got onto TikTok, because it takes a while to be able to go live on there, we tried Twitch, we tried here, we tried X even, and you just got absolute no one. So like everybody that's in here tonight is all coming over from TikTok, so it looks like we kind of still need that for the discovery, to meet people and hear all of your stories. But it does seem like there's even flaws around it there. Oh, hold on, where are we? But yeah, at some point, if we figure out how to do this and update the computer, then there will be no trouble doing to this TikTok and probably even Twitch or something at the same time. So you could have your platform of choice there. I bet, man. I mean, how do you pick about when you're meeting someone like that? How do you whittle down what is going to be the ones to ask to make use of that time? Like, I wouldn't know where to start. I'm not used to using the laptop to watch things like this, right? It's a bit disorientating, isn't it? Laptops for creating, for input, and for output and consumption, it's screens, isn't it? Devices. is much more stable. Yeah, so I think most people say the audio and the video is much better on here because, well, TikTok you're not forced to use their crappy software. Basically, we can actually use proper software that does the job. But I'm glad it's sorted there. The only good thing on here is now I don't have to worry about charging the... there we go. That is another plus there. Get our little community together. But I mean, I do very much appreciate all you guys coming over, because it is a bit of a pain. It does sometimes. It sounds a bit silly. Oh, it's one app to another. But honestly, I mean, I'm a slave to routines, so I don't know what my chance of getting me to change my habits. So we do appreciate having you guys coming all over, putting in the effort to come and join us so we can all hang out together. And we are very much hoping that the weather will reward us soon. And if we're on here for a Skywatch, if you've not seen the Skywatch on here, remember, look, you can see much more of the screen. If it's that higher resolution, if you do decide to zoom in yourself, you can see a bit more. There we go. It's doing some of that in-depth signal analysis there, so we'll see if it finds anything. But what that's doing, if you can imagine, you're in a crowded room, and there's lots of voices, lots of music and stuff going on. Now you can hear there's voices there. You know there's conversation happening, but you might not be able to distinguish what words are being spoken. So that is basically what it's doing there. It's trying to listen there. Is there a signal in amongst all that noise? Is there anything intelligent that could be giving the game away? There may be a faint signal that is not quite strong enough to peak out to be really clear, but maybe there's some modulation, maybe there's some encoding there to say that there might be a signal in amongst all of that there. But yeah, if you're joining us, we are searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. I hope you're still there, V, even if you can't chat. We're going to have to figure that one out. We need to find a way of getting you there, but I can also... excuse me, see your messages. I just seen your post there, A up. So dry ice burrows through Mars like sandworms into... that is quite cool, isn't it? I like the sound of that one. Right. No, I'm up to date. I'm up to date in the chat, guys. What a strange occurrence there. You're slacking. But yeah, so what is the latest? We've got the sandworms. That was a good one, actually. A up there. 3 eyes, and it is now on his way towards the sun. So we've lost it for all intensive purposes because it's in that bright zone at the minute, isn't it? We can't put any of our optics on it. Yeah, because it is too close to the sun there, and that'll be like that for a while. So we're probably not going to get much more news on that front, sadly, for a good couple of weeks, and then I'm sure we'll come straight back into it there. Yes, you're right, Sarah. Yeah, it is that, and that is how the discovery. Because when we did it, I mean, we'd do like a 2-hour stream, and I might see 1 or 2 people, and that was on Twitch. There we go. That's the word, Sam. Here, 0, like absolute 0, which is a bit frustrating there. Because that's my favourite part, is hearing all of your awesome questions, all the latest news, all of your experiences, meeting everyone. I'm like a puppy, get excited. There's new people there. So yeah, TikTok is very good for building things up in that initial bit there. Do you know what you need to upgrade on the PC for TikTok to function? So, well, I need a new computer. So the minute I'm using my MacBook, and I had a virtual machine inside that which was running Windows, so a computer within a computer for people there, and that's where that limitation came from. So something to do with Apple having everything on one very fancy chip, which is great for everything else, because hey, the fact that this computer could run all of this without sweating was brilliant. But what it doesn't do is it doesn't allow the virtual machine direct access apparently to the graphics card, which is what it now needs because of that new graphical requirement. So that is the thing that's eventually let down. So essentially I need a computer, a new PC that will be up to scratch, running multiple video sources there. John, which channel is Independence Day? So for what we're going to be doing for our movie club, so we're looking, the date for that one is probably going to be the 30th, so it's going to be the Thursday. Normally it would be the Friday, but that's going to be Halloween, so we'll have other plans, probably doing special streams and stuff for that. But yeah, so we're probably going to move it to the Thursday night on the 30th, I think, at the minute. So what we'll do for that one is, because we're not actually allowed to broadcast the film, so it's a bit cack-handed, there. So we watch it separately. So it's on. Is it a Netflix one? I think it's a Netflix one at the minute. So we'll have to watch it kind of separately there on Netflix. But what we do is we then chat in the Discord together along whilst we're all watching it. So we all press play at the same time. I think it's normally about 10 p.m, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's about 10 p.m. We all kind of press play together there. And Shepsy, where is Alan? What's that? He says he doesn't come out for anything less than a £5. Alan, come on.
It's me, Alan, the real star of the show.
There we go. He's giving me a looks now. He's going to threaten to pull out more cables. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing for the movie club there. But on the 24th, over on the Patreon, John, we're going to be doing on the evenings. That will be transmitted live there. So it'll be a live stream like this, but it is specifically on Patreon for that one. So you'll be able to join in and chat with us. And that is going to be our deep dive into the documents related to MJ12 there, the organisation that is purported to be responsible for the secrecy, reverse engineering of things of UFOs. Oh no, that one went too fast there. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So hopefully it's going to be mostly usual service, just over here for a bit. There. Just wear sunglasses. Yeah, as I'm streaming it. There probably is a way around it there. I did hear that Discord wasn't the best place to do it though, because of they do check for things like that, and I didn't want to lose our whole Discord server. I don't know how likely that is or not, but I'm still looking into other ways where we can actually be a bit cheeky and watch it together. We're just not meant to, obviously, without the licensing, but it is a bit of a pain. And I can't quite afford to license a whole copy of a Hollywood film. Getting bullied. Yes, that's another point. But only when you're in the chat there, Rosetta. So, well, who have we got in now? Because we're up to 12 of you. That's actually quite surprising. That's probably a record for us here on YouTube, although it was up 14 a minute ago, so maybe we had some stragglers. So, there we go. You what? He will be. He'll be starving. He's giving me, look, there's nothing I can do, Alan. There's nothing I can do. So, yeah. Come on, roll call time. Who have we got in the house? We've got John. We've got Rosetta. We've got Shepsy. We've got Tixie. We've got John, Rosetta, Shepsy, Tixie, Raf. DJ as well. Who else? We've got A-Up. I think we're up to that. V might be sneakily watching in the background, even though you can't chat. We'll count you anyway, V. I think that's it. So we've got a few extras, yes. So guys, do say hello if you have not said hello yet. But make sure you are subscribed to us over here on YouTube and over on TikTok, where we normally are. But yeah, we are doing a search for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. As the Earth rotates, the dish we have, it's a fixed dish, it will sweep across the sky. They're hopefully passing over a planet which will have intelligent life, and they'll be sending us a signal coming in. If we do get a signal, it will come up there, probably, we expect, where that yellow line is at the top. Now that frequency, that channel on the radio dial, is the hydrogen line, and that is where scientists think that's the most likely place for us to receive a hello, is anybody else out there message from another civilization. That is what we are expecting, and we want to hear. Now this little live tracker here is showing us that this is, can't never pronounce this one, is it Fomalhaut? That's a star. I don't know much about it, but that is coming into the range. It's not quite there yet. Our dish coverage area, that's what that little marker is, shows us the rough area of our catchment of where we could be potentially getting those signals in from. There, this bit above us, this is the signal analysis section. It's listening out for signs of an intelligent signal there. Modulation, encoding, repeating patterns, anything like that there. So that's what we want to see. Next to the red line at the top, we do have a signal. It's sadly a bit of interference rather than an actual alien radio signal or anything like that, but we'd like to see that. But a little bit over to the left where the yellow line is. Where are we now? In the chat. He definitely is the star there. You know, that is, I don't know, Rosetta there. Maybe is the answer to that one. It's an M4 Max one. So my rough understanding that it's kind of an all-in on their chip now. So I don't think it has a dedicated one, which is where I think that problem comes from. Oh, that would be good. I will have to message you there because it's all foreign language to me. There. Shazword, if you leave YouTube when you come back to the live, it will restart where you left it. So you may well be able to... Oh, I didn't know that one. That's actually a very good point. Marie there for A up. So yeah, you might well be behind if you've come back. You have to use the slider to bring yourselves back up. Some food for Alan. Thank you, John. There we go, Alan. We're getting some snacks in there. Can you come? Are they good enough for you? He says they'll do. Very much appreciated there, John. House party. Oh my god, that rings a bell. Oh my god, face party. That's a name I'd forgotten. Pre-Facebook, that is. House party, is that still a thing? Let's have a look. That might be an idea there. Right, where's my little tab here? Oh, discontinued video chat app. A type of in-person party. Nah. I don't think so. That's a good shout. Oh, good idea. Yeah, coming well prepared there, DJ. Should slightly Photoshop them, just really subtly so he doesn't realise. Like, reverse him. See if he knows he's in reverse. Oh, your message is coming through super slowly. Maybe they are now. I just got that one. Angela, how you doing? Good to see you in tonight, Angela. Yeah, sometimes it does take a while because we're only a small itty-bitty channel over here. Party lines back in the 80s. That's very different. They're up. Goddamn party lines there. Most people my generation wouldn't know who that is. The international calling, like phone freaking there. But good to see you in, Angela. How are you doing? So yeah, we're all together over on here for a little bit there. Pictures and books. You can have like a whole sack barrel full of bits. I should send you Alan to go meet him. Alan would be very excited to come with you there. To explain to old whatever his name is, you have to explain who Alan is to him there. Brian Cox, there we go. That was it, the word that escaped my brain. Not necessarily. But yeah, so anyway, we are over here. We are doing a little radio SETI search. I'm desperate for a nice clear night. Oh, you bumped into that. I keep doing that.
Sorry. Hi, how's it going?
You're all right. What are we in at the minute? 11 at the second.
Hi, guys.
So hey,
Nice to
it's
see
practically packed here. Actually, saying that though, you know, we have had a few SETI streams recently, haven't we? That have been on 15 for some reason. So actually, it's not as.
So is this on YouTube's?
The YouTubes, yes. We are on the YouTubes.
Does anyone know how to make TikTok play ball?
No, sadly, no. They are beyond help.
Is it our usual community on
Of
board?
course it is. Of course it is.
They've
yeah.
all come over. Thank you, guys. We really appreciate the support, especially when TikTok's been a bastard.
TikTok is the new name. So, although I imagine. Where are we? Back in the chat now. Can't there. Oh, it keeps sticking for you. Oh, that is frustrating. Normally it's better quality on here, so hopefully it'll catch up and sort itself out. Hopefully, but it's all not going to your plan in the minute. Oh, I'll tell you said hi there, Tickers. Oh, you are working on it. You're working away quite diligently. I'm sure we'll come up with a solution. Oh, your son used some chat lines when I was on holiday once. Cost you £100 for 2 minutes. Oh, what sort of chat lines were they, Tickers there? Oh, I didn't see that one. What Ross said. Have a look. Oh, yes, no, you did actually. Yes, no, I do remember that. Yeah. Yes, we're going to have a look to see what the solution is there in the older Discord afterwards. So, yeah, I've priced up a few suitable things. I've even priced up a components list to see if I did feel brave enough to tackle it myself there. It was Babe Station. Alan's asked what Babe Station is. There. Yes. Can you imagine? I wouldn't be able to do this if I had kids. Jesus. I've got Alan. Alan's enough of a handful. Laura, how you doing? Good to see you in tonight. Don't worry. Yeah, we've just been hanging out here together, chatting away. So no signals just yet. Apparently his mate. I have to remember that one. That's brilliant. That is. He'll do okay. They all look like aliens. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be searching for those potential alien radio signals again tonight, but it will take us a while. But that's why we are passing at the time. Now, where do we get to in the old latest news there? I need to read that article. I've got it open on my phone at the minute, up. I'm itching to have a look at that one. Oh, let me check. V's still here, just incognito. You're like Agent X there, V. Hiding away 7 minutes ago. I keep forgetting to look down and check Discord. Sorry, V. But I appreciate your commitment there, V. How was the puppy? I want to hear about the pups there. TikTok very much is playing up, sadly. Endless difficulties with that damn platform. But I'm sure we will resolve it too. I expect to come to a decision by tomorrow where we've got more of a plan. But I think very roughly speaking, be business as usual over here until I figure out how to resolve this getting onto TikTok job, the streaming over there. But everything else will be business as usual as well. There. Oh, V, if you can't see, I don't think you can see the chat, can you? So very glad that you're still here. That's coming up there. Apparently, yes, yeah, V, you put it in the chat, didn't you, V? Unless I'm totally... Maybe I had a fever dream, but I think you got a puppy, didn't you, recently, called Blue? Where was it? I swear. Where are we? Interesting. Was it under interesting things, V? Where did we put it? I swear to God. Have I totally just made that one up, V? Have I had... I swear to God. What other chat would it have been? It wouldn't have been under any other one, would it? Personal experiences? No, that's... Well, I don't think I saw those ones. God, they must be in here. So if I had a... Blue Bear! It was Blue Bear. Yes. And he looks absolutely adorable, V. We all want to see more pictures in the chat there. Where are we? Andrew, Sam was... Oh, yes, to do a TikTok update, and it broke the stream. Yeah, that is the gist of it, yes. The TikTok full-day mandatory update on us that the computer now cannot run, which is very frustrating. So we're just going to figure that one out. But until I figure that out, we'll be over here. It's the gist. The orange bars seem more right off the line tonight. Maybe. So... In fact, they're not peaking again tonight. Something's gone wrong there. They're not being reflected down there. I might have to restart it. Maybe it's having a bit of a sulk. It might come back later. We'll keep an eye. There. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, you're in Marsland now on the older YouTubes. Very unhinged. Not as unhinged as the old movie club chat, though. Rosetta, was it there? It has been shared. We want more photos. We want more photos there. Because he looks very, very adorable. Back of you now, came off the computer. Why should we do? Ah, fair enough there, DJ. How are the pups themselves? And back home. Take us back. Well, yeah, actually, I remember somebody. Was it you up with the pigeons? I haven't seen the pictures of the pigeons yet. Guys, we need to put in a little pets channel, don't we, on the old Discord? I'm gonna do that in a minute, I think. I want to see them all. Be keeping up with 3i Atlas. Oh yeah, what's the latest on that one? I think you sent me something on that one. Oh, he's really good. V says the puppy's really good. He gets his name is Bear. He's getting so big so quick. Bear is, if you're in the Discord, check it out. I think it's under General. V posted a while ago there, but he is a bear. It's a brilliant, adorable. Was that under interesting? I don't know. Maybe under General. I'm not sure. But oh no, it is under General. Yeah. Or you can check him out on TikTok. Actually, it's bear.blue64. Go check it out. Viv's new pup. Bear is very appropriate. Strong American Bulldogs. That they are. We're gonna have to put that. I'm gonna make that group in a minute so we can see everybody's little ones there. Now, John, they're gonna feed Alan again. Hold on.
Nom nom nom. Thanks, guys.
Alan does appreciate the attention there. Raf, sorry, not long back from work, so I'm tucking into a Frey Bentos out. I feel that straight off the train tonight, and luckily Leanne had prepared some food for us there, and then barely had time to breathe before jumping on. Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing those guys. Some of us are different names. Yes, I'm trying to remember everybody's name and match them all up, but I'm bad at remembering anybody's name generally. There. Maybe one a day I'll learn. Oh, right. Let's have a look under the interesting things section. See if we can, if there's anything that triggers my mind. Right, no, oh no, I've totally don't even know how to use the own Discord here. Right, that was cool. Ooh. Oh yeah, so you're mentioning. I haven't actually. It's funny, the video you put in about not being ready for an alien invasion. I'd already started watching it, and then I've forgotten to go back to watching it there. So, yeah, the gist of it was the UN basically saying that if aliens attacked, we are not ready, and I think it just goes to show. I think that is the case because. I mean, how we're treating 3i Atlas, and I do think, leaning more towards the comedy area anyway, quite strongly even, but the sheer dismissal of anything there, I think it does leave us very, very vulnerable to the attitude there. This chat is calmer. This is my favourite place. It is a little bit calmer. Hopefully it won't get too busy for you over here, as we're all exiled for us there. And whilst TikTok is sulking, even Sam is calm. Yeah, well, I don't have to run at 5 miles an hour. I've just given up, I think. Yeah, it would have taken me a while, DJ, if it hadn't have been. You're talking about pies now. What was the comedian? He had long hair. He did a whole bit on Frey Bentos pies. Every time I see one, I think of him. What was his name? I think one of the birds is. Where is he? Oh no. The bird was having a squawk. Where are we? 275. I would be very that'd be very much better if it's up for that. Yes, if it will do the job. keeping it very zen for us over here. Quicker crowdfund. Well, it's possible, but I don't want to ask people for money because you know, everybody's struggling at the minute. So I don't know, it just doesn't feel like the right thing to do. I'm looking more towards those credit card offers that come through the door rather than the minute. The pie is a spaceship ship. Well, you're not wrong. In fact, keep some of the tins. Maybe if the old sightings get low, we can clean up one of the tins and I'll dangle it out of the window and go, look, lads, look, there's one. Where are we? There's no way to talk about it. Thoughts on what's going on in space? Honestly, I've not had a chance to think too much about it. I'm catching up today. I've been trying to think about the stream issue, so I'm a bit behind with it all at the minute. But I really don't know where I feel like there. Does the parrot talk? No, they babble. They have the sort of the cadence and speech patterns. They try to, but they can't really say any words. We got golf out of one of them once. Not sure why. Oh, favourite was a metal tin with goodness inside, just like a spacecraft. Alan's getting worried now. Yeah, but what if we gave you money anyway and you shut up? I don't. Well, maybe if we can figure out a like a reward system, I'll start pimping Alan out. Like, you know, if you donate, you can spend the weekend with Alan or something. Not in that way. Not in an only Alan's way, but like in a, I don't know, go out for a picnic sort of way. There. Oh, without Alan is starving from that front, I can tell you. Yeah, he's not been able to get his alien pets in, but John's doing a good job putting them in here. Send Alan out to work. On the old street corner there. Is it Cosmic did the artwork for that, didn't it? That was incredibly cursed. So yeah, you can check that one out, can't you? In the old. Hold on. What's this one? Yeah, you can check that one out in the movie club chat there to see those accursed images. Man, what's the issue with TikTok? So, the gist is that they did a mandatory update to the software we used to go live from a computer. Excuse me. And this update is now very graphically intense, so it needs to have a very good sort of like graphics card, basically. And where I'm doing it from within a MacBook, because they don't make Mac software, I have to make a virtual computer within the MacBook, which runs Windows, so it's a computer within a computer. But because it's this virtual machine and the way MacBooks work is it doesn't have the same, it can't allocate the same amount of graphics processing to it, essentially. So, so basically we can't now power it because of this pointless new update there. So it's basically, as far as I can tell at the minute, unless I have a miraculous idea, but the looks of it looks pretty, I need to get a new PC to do that one with, which is she's not cheap, although Rosetta may have found us a pretty suitable alternative for about a quarter of the price of what I thought it would be. That is the polite way of putting it, right? Yeah, TikTok has shit the bed, or my PC shit the bed, or my virtual machine did. There. £10 and Sam will do an alluring dance. I am flattered that you think I am capable of doing an alluring dance. There. I'm taking that as nothing but a compliment that you think it's even possible. But please, £12. That's that. Weekend in a hotel room in Margate. Yeah. Actually, Margate's very trendy now, you know. Are you doing a Halloween special at the end of the month? Well, We were hoping to. It depends. So the Halloween special very much depends on there being enough people to have all of the stories. So I might have to rework it if it's just going to be us guys hanging out. I might get some more pre-done stories to read through and to chew over, so it might end up looking a bit more like a deep dive. So hopefully by the end of the month we'll have it all resolved. But yeah, I really don't know at the minute, because even if I do just go off on it and get a suitable computer as quick as possible, it will still take a while to be delivered and then set up and messing around and things. So I don't really know, but I'm gonna put some brain power to it tomorrow and kind of lock it in, so then we'll all know exactly what is going on there. I didn't call you mad, did I? Have I just lost the plot? I suppose it's Rosetta. Oh, maybe I'm getting to that age. Oh gosh, definitely. Yeah, TikTok. Who was it who was saying TikTok earlier? I think that's hilarious. That's totally appropriate. Or it's probably a subcategory of TikTok we all don't want to go down. Cases and parts, I bit one for $250, mainly for gaming. That is good. Yeah, I think it was about half the price when I looked at the components, but it was how much do I trust myself in being able. I could plug it all in, I can bolt it all together. That I think I could manage, but it's dicking around with drivers and all the installation and stuff like that. Do I trust myself having the patience and technical know-how how to do that one? Paranormal deep dive, yeah. I think what I might have to do is. I have to get a lot of stuff together, because normally, obviously, these lives, it relies on you guys and everybody jumping in and answering the questions and stuff. So I don't have to do much prep, because I'm not very good at prep. I'm not very good at doing the research. That's why we don't do a lot of videos on things, because I'm not a details guy. But maybe I'll try and get some stuff together for the one, and we'll read kind of like the deep dive, but on a paranormal subject. I think that could work there, but for that one. Oh, we do have some very good brains. We're very lucky, and I think that is the best part about doing all this, is being able to kind of crowdsource our knowledge together and experiences. Oh, am I younger than you? I'm looking at 38 in a couple of months' time. I think, is it 38? 37, 38, something like that. So I thought I was slightly older, but not wiser. I can't put a price on sanity yet. I'll dance my way to sanity there. I agree there, Tickers, as well. It's where all the flat earthers hang out, eating their pineapple pizzas. TikTok has that vibe. We're on a more sophisticated level now, guys. We've all ascended to YouTube now. We're above TikTok now. We're all better than that. I do appreciate that now. Yeah, once I've figured out the structure, I might know what I need help with. At the minute, it's a big paranormal question mark. But the oh god, what was it called? The rake? Were they calling it the rake? That thing that the guy recently reported in, is it Florida? I want to say, that kind of jumped out in front of his car, and it was in the back of his car and stuff. That sounded interesting. So hopefully, I'm going to do it there. Oh no, you are slightly older there, Rosetta. I thought I was slightly older. Yes, 38. Thank you for the confirmation there. 52. No. Well, we're all younger together here, aren't we? I don't feel it. Very much too close to 40 for me. There. Where are we? DJ Pineapples don't belong on pizza. I'm 38 next month. Hey, well, there we go. Oh, you're only just slightly older than me then, because I'm January for that one. Tickets, you had Flat Earth Dave in Southend on C. He used to chalk on the pavements, but I couldn't read it because it was upside down. Very good. But we did, didn't we? He used to write the earth is flat on the high street in chalk there. It's a cultural hub, is Southend there. Rakes are none of my business. So you're not a fan of that one then? In the pickup truck, that was it, Tickers. Yeah, something like that. Turn 46. Every year it gets harder to just put socks on, let alone getting up and going to Raf. I feel that one. It's putting shoes on or socks. I notice, stomach's got bigger. I'm struggling to cut my toenails. That's the one, Tickers, yeah. In Wales, was it in Wales? That is brilliant. Oh. No matter what star sign I was, it would never have met your standards there, would it, Rosetta? Hey, Kate's in the house. How you doing, Kate? So good to see ya. Oh, DJ, don't know if we'll be on much next week, guys. It'll be a jury service. You got to let us know exactly what's happening. Give us all the details. I know you're not allowed to, but we expect special treatment. We want all the gory gossip. But my body's gone. That left at about 28. Let's not even talk about my teeth. But guys, yeah, if you are joining us wondering what the hell we're doing here, talking there, if you've stumbled into this refuge for our TikTok refugees here, we are searching for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. Looking on the hydrogen line, that is the frequency of the channel on the radio dial that scientists theorize that if ET is out there, this is the place that they're the most likely put the hello is anybody else out there message. And in the 1970s they may have done just that. So the infamous wow signal was detected right where that yellow line is, somewhere up there at the top there. One of our best candidates is a potential alien radio signal. All the hallmarks of an intelligent signal, not of this Earth. So yeah, if we get a signal in, it should be right where that red yellow line is at the top. We'll see a spike similar to the one that is just left of the red line, and then this bit above me here where the orange and blue is, that should then analyze that signal in depth there to tell us that it's definitely not an organic radio signal there, because nature is very noisy in radio. All sorts of signals going around there, so we have to filter that one out. And then this bit here is the actual, that bit there is the old tracker showing where our dish is pointing in the sort of coverage area. So just about, almost getting, edge about that Fomal Halt. That star is almost in range there. Where are we? Pisces is fine. Okay, I have some Pisces too, so I'll go there. Big softies for Raf. Oh, hydration reminder. Thank you there, Mel. Oh, my God. How is... probably not a public place for it there, but do feel for you there, Kate. I was going to say, how's it going? But obviously not very well. That's got to be very, very difficult for you there. When's your birthday? January 21st, I think. There we go. What's the name of my first pet? And what's my place of birth? DJ as well. My body has gone army training and my body has gone army training and 5 years of concussions doing wrestling. Does it? Oh, yeah, they are wrestling. Really, really does take it out of you, apparently. Yeah. We do need some proof of alien. I will second that one. I'll press the button in a minute and we can pretend that we've got a signal, if that'll cheer you up there. Wait until Fomalhaut, if that's how it's pronounced correctly, is in the ring, is in the circle there, because then it should light up as a candidate. Where are we? Oh, it's nothing super serious. We don't think. Just some things that need dealing with. Oh, fingers crossed for that one there. It's always difficult, isn't it? But that is good, at least there, Kate. Someone, you're not getting out and making the birthday cake there. Don't try and slack on that one. Actually, didn't you make us one this year that was thing themed? Because we knew we were moving here at this point. Where's my pictures from back in January? Oh no, where are we? Let's see if we can find it. I swear you did. Oh, you did. I have to post it on the Discord because that was very good. That was a stroke of art there, Shepsy. I've been full of energy. The closer this 3-eye atlas is coming. Yes, so you mentioned this one. So this is that in like a positive way? Because that's how I took it when you said you kind of got this energy back there. Because previously you'd mentioned it was sort of like, you know, headaches and things like that. So is that, is it just like energy in a really like just alive sort of sense, or in like a positive sense there, do you think? And does that then reflect potentially on what might be going on with it? No wonder you've never seen any films, say. Too busy being technically correct about everything. I'm never technically correct. I'm always correct. My sleep is getting worse the closer the comet gets as well. Okay, so who was it? I thought it was somebody else as well that was talking about migraines with this as well. It was a triumph. Hey, post it, Rosette. I want to see this one. We're going to have a cake off. It was a work of art. Of course it was. There. Push the button. Is it? Are we in the zone? Oh, it's just on the edge. We want to wait for it to get in the ring there of the radius. And then we'll do it there. Made him pick options out of boxes. Positivity. Excellent. Now that is some good news. Because it has been feeling quite a weighty thing for a while, hasn't it? I know you've always said that they're positive, I think, but this whole thing has felt, I think, quite weighty, especially for some people. Some people are very, very worried about the whole 3-eye atlas thing. So, yeah, I think they'll be interested to hear some good news on that front there. You can feel rubbish or full of beans. So is it then that it's how would you word that then? That it's more of an indicator of strength rather than what's going on. Like, you know, there is something going on, there is some connection there, and your body can interpret it in either the rubbish or this energy sort of way. But the fact that it's an energy or feeling rubbish might not reflect the positive or negative nature of the thing, if that makes sense. Is that what it's like? We have another comet that should be more visible on the 21st. Oh my god, if that is a clear day. Yes, you posted. Did you post that one? I think so. That rings a bell. Because, yeah, wouldn't that be good to get on stream if it's a clear day? I mean, we'd probably be over here. But, hey-ho, at least you get it on the full screen there. I totally get. I've really felt that one. If they come in, I'm not worried. If they come in peace, I'm good. If they come with issues, I'll slap them. That's the attitude there. It's like Will Smith there in Independence Day. You're already one step ahead there. Yeah, so it doesn't give me a viewers list. I'm just trying to find out if I can see a list of everyone in, just to make sure that we have got regulars or not, because I don't want to keep doing an introduction every time we get a few people in if we don't need to. Still new to all of this. No, I don't think it says. Oh well, we'll figure this one out later. If we have a deep dive on the paranormal, then we gotta talk about the Appalachian Mountains. Yes. I mean, where do you even start though? There's so much going on up there. Absolutely so much. Many things. Only the other day I was listening to something. Two things that involve the Appalachians, and it's always just like, and it's near the Appalachian Mountain. Every time I hear a mystery or something strange that's gone on there. Be dragging the alien to your house. I've got one. I don't need another one. This one.
Follow us now, or I'm sending the mothership.
See, I've got to deal with that. Everything. Alan, put your shoes away. Alan, it's time for bed. I'm sending the mothership. I'm gonna probe you. Non-stop. Appalachian definitely there. They're definitely not messing around. Oh, they do. They are. The Appalachians. It's such a beautiful part of the world as well. I mean, a bit rough, but it does look stunning. Can you imagine spending time there? We definitely need a little mystery machine. We'll take Alan into the woods and see what's going on there. Yeah, it's more of a plan. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm going to have to look on Discord. Let's see. Actually, I should check on V over on Discord. Sorry, V. I keep forgetting to open it up. Where are we? No. No. Where are we? Oh. Have a look. Oh, I like that. You're setting quite a high bar there. Oh my god. Oh, Rosetta. Oh, that cake is beautiful. Like, it's so cursed, but brilliant. Like it's that honestly, that is 10 points. That is good. If you guys are not on the Discord, 100% get your ass over there very quickly now, because it is actually brilliant there. Smelly old Alan, yeah, to put him off there. Yeah, lumping me with them. I have no idea. I mean, I don't chat on these things, so you guys are my guinea pig you're testing out there. I did the aliens. I'm bad at dealing with Alan. It's interesting, isn't it, seeing how all these platforms are different. Maybe we'll have to switch over to Twitch one night and just see if that's any better. We'll do. Okay, what do you reckon? Is it too much of a pain if we went on Twitch tomorrow night and seeing what that's like? How many of you guys, is that too much of an effort to go download it? We'll see which is the better platform for getting together on. Your one is a piece of art as well there, Shepsy. Don't you worry about that. Especially your back catalogue of work. It did tickle me. I do. If you proper get me, I do. It's quite embarrassing. It's his own fault. I told his mum, she just messaged back, no. No, you don't. Raph doesn't have Twitter. Twitch. Yeah, it's another platform. Yeah. Twitch. So Twitch is another, but it's actually for like live stream, mainly for live stream gaming. So that's kind of what YouTube is trying to copy here, and also Twitch was trying to copy for it. But again, it's another platform. So some people already have it, some people don't. But man, that cake is brilliant there. I should be placing our orders, I think, for that one. So cursed. But yeah, no, it's another platform. I mean, I think the quality will be very similar, but I'd imagine the chat interactions are a little bit better there, because that's what it's all about over there. You're already ahead of the game there, Alp. Already got one there? Might have just been a while ago. I don't want to keep making people go to all these different damn platforms, but I'd be curious to try see what you guys think is best there. So, in fact, if anybody is cannot be fully bothered to do it, then let me know. And if you're like, maybe we can try it, then see. I'm too tired, so I can't go. I feel you there, all this sort of stuff. But at least if we do it now, when there's not hundreds of us, maybe we can figure it all out. I'm tempted to stay with YouTube, but a few guys have said about it's not quite the same. Lemonade. Oh, I've seen that pop up. What the hell is it? I've seen a few people pop up on it, but is it a thing from TikTok? Well, actually, I think technically we can dual stream. Technically, so I have to look into it. I'd have to pay more money. So, if some prefer one, but we don't want to dilute the chat. Really, we kind of all want us in one place to keep it all there. It would be, yeah. It's definitely a better platform, but it was absolutely rubbish for discovery. Absolutely, like YouTube been rubbish for discovery as well. So TikTok is the best for that one. Can't be asked with Twitch. Good to know. It's a cruel, refreshing citrus tree. You're down with the kids there, Tickers. You're rats in a cage. You're my lab mice. Get another one. That one's expired. I have to find Elon Musk child support. That's if we're on X, wasn't it? So Twitch is near. Twitch is Amazon, isn't it? So YouTube's Google. Twitch is Amazon. We did try streaming on X, but again, nothing there, no discovery. So we gave up on that one. Elon can pay for his own children. The TikTok detox stream, yeah. So tomorrow, you're all going to be messaging me on the Discord going, oh, I feel so healthy. I feel so relaxed. I've not overstimulated myself being on that fast-paced TikTok. I got straight to sleep. And you're all going to thank me. Oh, is that what it is? So because I wondered why TikTok was pushing it if it wasn't one of theirs. So I assumed it had something to do with them. But I was like, oh, what the hell is it? But that makes a lot of sense there. Thank you for answering that one. Clever them. Like what we're doing here. Setting up a backup off platform. Yeah, oh it is, Laura. It really is. That's why I don't use it for thinking now, because I would stay on it. Consciously going, I want to come off and just not be able to. So I only stream on it. They'll leave it under the door. But they'll refund it if it is shonky though. They're normally pretty good at that. I need normality, yeah. Yeah, well, the plan is always still to be on TikTok. It's just TikTok is not allowing us at the minute. So, this is where's our temporary back at home until we can figure out that. And then we can all jump back over to TikTok to overstimulate ourselves when we figure the other part out. Oh, it's weird, isn't it? It's just so good at pressing those buttons there. But it does. It keeps you hooked in. It definitely does. You're going to start seeing me post lots of dances and stuff, you know, trying to win the algorithm over in the absence of being able to do the lives. All the latest trends. Yorkshire humour, every delivery driver is hysterical. I have to check that one out. Yorkshire humour doesn't ring a bell, maybe. And there's so much overwhelming content, although I don't want to lose my lovely Skywatch gear. Exactly. Well, I mean, we'll always do that. I mean, when we solve the problem of TikTok Live, it'll also mean that we can dual stream successfully to YouTube at the same time. So if you do prefer it over here, if you do prefer it a bit slower paced, then there'll be the options as well. Oh, shit, prefers YouTube when you get used to it there. I like that approach. I appreciate the stubbornness to it there. Even yeah, actually, yeah, because it does. You really have to. Like, I don't particularly like talking that fast. You'd be surprised. I do it mainly because the chat is so far behind there. But I've noticed when I'm purposely slower, the algorithm doesn't like it. So you know, you have to play the game, because otherwise then you don't get shown to anyone. If you don't get shown to anyone, we don't meet anyone, don't get all the cool stories. So yeah, they prefer it when you are faster there though. I'm more YouTube is my home typically. I don't do lives, but that's where I watch most of my content. But it is a different beast, because it doesn't have the discovery element here. It relies on the videos, which I ain't going to be doing videos anytime soon. So I don't think it's good enough for growth for us, sadly. But it'll be interesting to see how we go there. Can we get ourselves up to 100,000? Get ourselves one of those silver play buttons? So I can compete with the guys at work? You've got double the credit. Actually, Kate, you're all right. We have done reasonably well for us tonight. And honestly, we had a SETI stream last week, which was this size on TikTok. So that isn't actually too bad. That's quite an interesting number there, thinking about it. I am eating the mic arm again, yeah. I'd rest my face on it. Where are we? Oh, I didn't like Discord at first, but I kind of love it now. Kate, I kind of hate to admit it, I feel the same. I resisted for years at work. They're like, you've got to use this, you've got to use it for work, to communicate with everyone. I never got around to it. I barely used it, didn't understand it. And now we're doing it for this. I kind of do understand it. Well, actually, this is quite good. Oh, that is a good, useful feature. Damn it, I hate to admit it. They were right there. You keep forgetting to send your comments. It's alright, we'll all get the new routines. Your picture tickers of you and Alan has gone down pretty well, I think. 16 is, as far as I know, yeah, 16 is the highest, I think, there that we've had over on a YouTube live. We're gonna drag each other into the 21st century, kicking and screaming. We'll be so experienced. Yeah, we are caught up there. Where are we? So we'll probably wind this one up in about 12 minutes time. I said to Leanne 8 till 10. We're trying to keep to a little bit better of a routine there, and we'll save the overruns for when we have a really clear night and it is worth it. So I'm quite interested to do a stream of a Skywatch just on YouTube, see how that goes. Hopefully we might get a magically clear night that is not forecast. Well, we can hope on that one. Oh yeah, the short vids will pay. Yeah, they're always out to get you somewhere, aren't they? No, I do feel you there. I had to clear out a load the other day. We don't want to get to that point, but hopefully once we get over these hurdles, we'll figure it out, a permanent thing, and then it'll be like that. That's it. That's just what we're doing. But I mean, we're only, how old are we now as a stream? It was it the end of June? It's like June the 26th or something like that. We actually got it working live. So we did a 4-month July, 4-month August, September, October. So 4 and a bit months basically. Right, June, July, August. Oh, July, August, September. So about 4 months actually. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna figure out all these things, the best ways forward, but we'll do it there. It is. I work for YouTubers. Yeah. So they've all got their big shiny play buttons everywhere, and I don't have my own one. I look enviously upon them. They spit on me. I'm going to put the picture of the cake up. Yes, if we can get it right, and yeah, if it's a clear night, you're right there. If it's in the news, that does attract things there. So hopefully we can get it all working in time. But I don't know how chances are. But hopefully we can. We're old at heart. Where's your... Can I... I can't even see your picture there. I can't click on you guys. I'm still getting used to how all of this works. Slowly. We'll slowly get there. We'll slowly get there. Oh. We had a nice clear night. Yes, I think tomorrow's looking... It is looking a bit rubbish. So, if it's not clear, do we do... Should we do another SETI tomorrow? I don't know. I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But I need to get the... I need to get like a more solid plan resolved. So that's my one thing I'm going to do tomorrow is decide more solidly what we're doing. And then what we'll do... Maybe we'll come on for a SETI stream if it's cloudy. But definitely on if it is... If it's clear. Oh, thank you, Matt. I do appreciate that. It's always very kind of you there. And let us know as well where we can hear your show as well. We'll want to hear that. How many in tonight? Laura, I think we peaked at 16. What are we on? 14 or 15 now, I think? Where's the button? 15, apparently, it says. Heady days. God, my eyes are really going tonight. Well, I found you on TikTok when I was looking for the last shower, so I checked here first, but there wasn't any good streams. Hey, maybe there's a little gap here for them as well. So maybe we'll see. Yeah, but TikTok does spike when there is like space interest and stuff. We definitely noticed that. Really good stream numbers. So we do want to try and catch that again, but I don't think our chances of getting it sorted in time for that are very high at all. Ah, thank you, Maya there. Ah, really? Which ones? No, this is when I realise how old I am, because I go, oh, I'm so out of the loop. I only know the older YouTubers, like from my generation. That would be hilarious, actually. Yeah, that would be insanely small. Message me. Let me know what ones. Oh, Casper site, yeah, paranormal stuff. Yeah, he's got a nice energy to him. There's a lot of people that they're a bit in your face, a little bit. I don't know, a bit too excited for me. Not that I think they're bad people, just like, oh, it takes me a lot of energy to watch it. But no, I do like Casper site. He seems like a really nice bloke. There, and he's a very curious mind as well, but he's not particularly sensationalist. He's just like coming at this for a sense of wonder. So he's well worth checking out, guys. If you've not seen him already, he was actually doing some live sky watches occasionally on here. I think he's only done one or two, but I saw him do it a couple of weeks back, I think. Yeah, they are excited. Oh, a little hack there. The vid doesn't pause when my phone tells me the battery's low. Yeah. If you've got any good ones, Laura, there, I'd love to hear them as well. I haven't seen Catfish. I think I know the gist of it, but I haven't seen it. Rosetta will not be surprised. Where are we in the old? Oh. Where are we? Oh, you don't know. Do you know the name of the company at all? Or do you know where it's based in the world? I can tell you then. I'm curious now, because that would be freaky if it was the same. I think Ghost Theory is the one. Two English blokes, isn't it? They do a bit of urbexing at the same time. I think I've seen Ghost Theory. I think some are just general paranormal as well there. Debunk stuff and don't just run away when the door bangs. You know, I'd run away if the door bangs there. Kids invent stuff. Oh, I haven't seen that. That sounds pretty cool though, actually, because actually some sort of substantial content there, I'd imagine, actually doing something clever. Ghosts on Trent and Ouija Brothers. I've heard of Ghosts on Trent. She's a plastic bag and I'm done there. Colin Furs. Ah, he's cool. He's cool. It's like the things you'd do as a kid if you're an adult there, digging a tunnel under your house there. Enough. Exactly. Never. Thank God you guys don't have emojis on this one. Or do you? Can you do custom ones? I feel like I saw something about custom ones. I have to look into that. Not add the plastic bag for you guys. Oh, I can start a Q&A. I can start a poll. Oh, let's start a quick poll. There we go. Will it be anonymous? There we go, a little poll there. Every day is a challenge. I'm glad you can appreciate that. Come on, Matt, you got to vote in the poll for the no. At the minute, it's winning. Oh, no, there is some votes for no. Doesn't tell you how many, it just gives you the percentage there. I'm running out of drinks, so perfect time to wind up the stream. We'll assume V's answer is yes, because I should not have much luck on YouTube, so... Oh, okay. It's actually getting close. It's 62% yes. That's closer to a 50-50 there. I tried to watch Sam and Colby, but my Christ, there's just something about American channels. Too much energy, yeah. My old man used to call it in your face. What's all this in your face stuff you kids watch now? And the older I get, the more I go, yeah, it's a bit in your face, isn't it? You make the most of the emojis. I should be able to do custom ones. There must be a way I can do that. So those ones. Oh, it's gone up again. 70% ever so slightly there. Right, last chance to vote, guys. Are we going to try Twitch next time? Beard, I get scared is good. Down to earth, funny, debunk between needs to. It's also open-minded. I don't think I've seen that one. I have a lot to check out after this. What? A room-sized Lego Christmas tree. Now that, okay, that sounds pretty cool. I think those YouTubers are better than my YouTubers by far. The best is, don't look for, I'm going to have to look for it now. Everything's awesome while they just cry. There's no in between. I wonder how they would react to a plastic bag there. Let's have a look. The besties. I'm looking for it. Oh, that's already very loud. But there's 2.5 million subscribers are there. Stalker keeps Snapchatting us. We did the ghost paper challenge. What's ghost paper? That could be interesting. Right, okay, let's end that poll. How do I even get my cursor back? There we go, right, end poll, 70%. That's a nice, clear decision there for us. Not quite. Is there a link for Twitch? Yeah, so the link in our bio. I think there might even be one on the YouTube links as well. If you click through to our main page there at the top of it, there should also be the other links to the Twitch as well. I apologise. I'm curious now. I wonder what Ghost Paper is. Oh, thank you, A-Up, for that as well, for putting the Twitch link there. I mean, we'll either dual stream, I think, so then people that do still prefer YouTube can stay here. So the last thing you want to do is make it harder for people to watch at the minute there. Well, I'm fucking off as well, Rosetta as well, so perfect timing for that. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm actually incredibly surprised how many of you have not only joined us over here, but stuck with us for the whole night, and on the SETI stream, and on another platform there. So I actually do really appreciate that one. You've given me a little smile on the inside there, so thank you. And yeah, we'll probably be back with something tomorrow night, guys. But yeah, I'll also have a more concrete plan, so we have some clear answers and a clear way forward as well. So thank you so much for being here as well. And Alan says hello and goodbye there, and we'll catch you all tomorrow. But you're all awesome, and yeah, we'll see ya hopefully tomorrow.